Happy third block nights. Welcome to Knightline News. Broadcasting live from McKinney Park World News Headquarters. I'm Erskine.
And I'm Lamont. Today is Friday, May 10th, and there's a day 2. Now, let's go over to AP's resident meteorologist, Destiny, with today's weather.
Thank you, Lamont. Today there will be a high of 72 degrees with a low of 55, and scattered thunderstorms are expected. And now, Erskine and Lamont, what are some of the things happening at AP that students should know about?
Thank you for asking. Important announcements for students of the Muslim faith who participate in afternoon prayer. You're required to report to your fourth block class prior to the call down for prayer. If you do not report to your fourth block class to let your teacher know you are here, you will be regarded as a cut.
In addition, as to not disturb the prayer session or scheduled band rehearsal in the auditorium on Monday, students are to report to room 200, the band room, for prayer. On Tuesday, prayer will be in room 202.
Tickets for the senior class trip to Baltimore on June 4th are on sale now. We will be visiting the Inner Harbor and taking a lunch cruise. The cost of the trip is $60 and can be purchased from Mrs. Smith in room 321 or Mrs. Devaney in room 349.
Seniors, any senior who is going to a college or university majoring in education, please see Mrs. Kaiser in the guidance office ASAP.
Attention sophomores, the class of 2021 will be going to Six Flags on Thursday, May 23rd. The trip is first come, first served, and permission slips must be signed by all teachers and the parent at the time of payment.
The cost is $55. Permission slips can be found outside of room 241, 110, or in the main office. The deadline to pay is May 17th. See Mrs. Security or Ms. Burns for details.
This is an important yearbook announcement for seniors.
The yearbook committee is here to ask if any seniors would like to send in any of their baby pictures so they may be in the Who's Who's page in the yearbook.
The Who's Who's page is a fun little section guessing which senior classmate is which based on the baby picture.
Please scan the photo and send a clear image to this email, yearbk2k19@gmail.com.
Please put full name when you send the email. If you are unable to scan the photo at home, please just bring the picture to Mr. Ike's room 208 during second block.
Also, make sure your name and homeroom number is attached to the physical photo so that a member of the committee can give it back. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated.
Seniors, do you have any advice or life lessons that you want to share with your other classmates? If so, spread your wisdom to this email, yearbk2k19@gmail.com, so that it can be in the yearbook.
We don't need your name for this page. It will be anonymous. But keep in mind these will be reviewed. If there's anything too inappropriate, the yearbook committee will report.
The junior class trip to Hershey Park is Tuesday, May 28th. It is $65. There is one bus, so the trip will be available to the first 50 students who are eligible and pay. Permission slips are in room 245 and the library. See Mrs. Tallarico or Mrs. Cluza with any questions.
Seniors, make sure to get your senior prom tickets. The price per ticket is now $90. If you are bringing a date to prom who does not attend AP, permission slips are now available in the main office, room 321 and room 349.
Art scholarships. Students, the art department still has scholarships available for a variety of local art institutions. If you are interested, see Mrs. Rakowski.
Students, $450 citations will still be given if you are observed sitting on or leaning against cars and vehicles, including motorcycles, in the staff parking lots.
Additionally, for your own safety, do not hang out in the staff parking lots. This means no standing around, walking, running, or playing near parked cars. Please stay on the sidewalks.
And remember, when you're on lunch, show respect for everything the cafeteria staff does to make your lunch experience a good one by keeping your area clean.
And now, Knightline News presents Kalia with the sports.
Thank you, Erskine. The boys tennis team will practice on the courts at 2:30 today in preparation for Monday's match at Church Farm School. Today, girls varsity and JV softball plays Harrington away. Game starts at 3:45. And boys varsity and JV baseball plays Collegium at home. Varsity at 3:45 and on the Collingdale Borough Field, and JV at 3:45. Well, that's all for today's sports. Now let's go over to Erskine and Lamont for today's horoscopes.
Thank you, Kalia. For today's horoscopes, you are Aries. Go after your academic goals with as much energy as possible. And on behalf of the faculty, thank you for all of your appreciation this week.
Taurus, you can avoid hassles by sticking to your work and refusing to get involved in gossip or idle chatter. And don't forget to remind your teachers today of how much you appreciate them. They may have forgotten.
Gemini, get motivated and follow up on some self-improvement resolutions. And spend the next few days thinking about how much you appreciate your teachers for all they do.
Cancer, a lot has changed, and so have you. You will get along well in social situations, especially if you find a way to express how grateful you are to all the teachers you had this year, last year, and all the years before for their commitment and hard work.
Leo, you should check out clubs or organizations that have a cause you believe in, like those that exhibit open and enthusiastic appreciation for teachers.
Virgo, make changes that will improve the way you see yourself, and then tell a teacher thank you for everything they have done for you on a daily basis.
Libra, things might not be as they seem. You may think you showed appreciation for a teacher without actually having done so. So try again.
Scorpio, visit friends who have not been well to make them feel better. Maybe tell them about a teacher that has gone out of his or her way for you.
Sagittarius, some restrictions may be difficult for you to live with. The way to eliminate those restrictions, however, is to enthusiastically show appreciation for every teacher you ever had.
Capricorn, you'll be surprised how much you can accomplish for the remainder of the school year with the help of a teacher you may not have appreciated as much as you should have.
Aquarius, go out with friends who are positive and supportive. Then go home, do your homework, and think about how much you appreciate all of your teachers.
Pisces, take a chance to celebrate today. Teacher Appreciation Week has been extended to June of the year you graduate.
Well, that's all for today's horoscopes. Let's go over to Samir with this day in history.
Thank you, Lamont. On this day, May 10th in 1994, Nelson Mandela was sworn in as South Africa's first black president. Mandela was a South African anti-apartheid revolutionary and a political leader who served as president of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. He was the country's first black head of state and the first elected in a fully representative democratic election. His government focused on dismantling the legacy of apartheid by tackling institutionalized racism and fostering racial reconciliation. Mandela served as president of the African National Congress from 1991 to 1997. From everyone here at Knightline News, I'm Samir.
I'm Kalia.
I'm Destiny.
I'm Lamont.
And I'm Erskine. Have a great day, Knights.
Keep those electronics out of sight and those student IDs visible.
And remember, it's okay to look at the past and the future, just don't stare.
Thanks, Knights, for tuning in this morning. And finally, to conclude Teacher Appreciation Week of 2019, we have a few things that students have extended to teachers. Thank you, Mr. Jones, for teaching and providing an education. Thank you, Mr. Rory, because he is always willing to help you if you have a problem and he is respectful and cool.
I want to thank Mrs. Farr, who has helped me pass Spanish with an A. Thank you, Nurse Casey. We, as high schoolers, put her through so much, but she's always there, even for the smallest things. Thank you, Mrs. Palm, because she always helps me and listens when I need someone.
Thank you, Dr. McCoach, for being so supportive. And last but not least, thank you to Ms. Ham for all the years of helping AP students be the best they can be. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week.